The Second World War was the biggest war humanity ever saw. It took place from 1939 to 1945, which is about 20 years after the first one. A lot of very interesting technology tactics and diplomacy tactics were found during the war, but today we will talk about Anschluss. Austria originally belonged to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which broke down in 1918 during the First World War. German Austria was one of the many states that broke apart from Austria-Hungary, but that state in 1919 broke down again into the First Austrian Republic. To answer the question of why Austria let the German troops walk into their territory without a fight, we all need to go back in history. After the collapse of the Holy Roman Empire in 1806, there were talks of a new empire called the German Confederation. This new empire was to be united from all the German states. The German Confederation also encroached on the territory of the Austrian Empire. Therefore, Austria said that this new empire would be led by the Habsburgs. The commandment of the Austrian Empire wasn't in Prussia's, the largest German state in the German Confederation's, favor. And after several other disputes in 1866, the Austro-Prussian War began. The reason why this war began is complex and cannot be summarized in this video. Months later, the German Association stood victorious with the territorial gains. Also, after the end of the war, the Austrian Empire had to sign the so-called Austro-Hungarian settlement. This settlement combined all the governments in the Austrian Empire into one government, forming Austria-Hungary. Unfortunately, a lot of people in Austria's region were still loyal to Germany and wanted to see the newly Austro-Hungarian Empire break and unify with the Germans. After the First World War, the Treaty of Versailles and Germanian quickly thwarted the dream of connection between Austria and Germany. Therefore, most Austrians supported any type of unification methods between Austria and Germany. When the National Socialists took over all the power in Germany, they again tried to unite with Austria. Many Austrians began to support the German ideology, and before long, the Nazi Party in Austria organized a coup that was supported by the German Chancellor, who then arranged for the assassination of the Austrian Chancellor. After his death, Hitler hoped that the Austrian army joins them, but his idea quickly disappeared after the Austrian generals decided to go against Hitler. After the failure, Hitler had to make a speech in which he said, "Germany may well be involved in a coup, but they will not annex Austria." Because of his speech, the Nazi Party of Austria announced that they wanted to unite the entire German society. Hitler agreed to this plan and ordered that the Habsburgs will be dethroned and called them the worst dynasty that ever existed. After a while, the propaganda in Austria began to work well, and a well-known Austrian journalist declared that more than 80% of the people wanted to unify. And when the new Austrian Chancellor found out that the people are unhappy, he resigned. And on March 12, 1938, Hitler took his advantage and sent all his soldiers to Austria, where the people welcomed them without a fight. And that's all. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope you like it because it took me a very long time to make. If you want to see more details, then look into the description. Here are my other videos if you want to look at them. And if you could consider subscribing to my channel or liking the video and top it off with a comment, so I know I should make more videos like this. If you have any other ideas, I will be more than happy to hear them. Thank you, and see you in the next video.